When you strip away the title, what remains is the truth of your leadership. Let that land for a moment. When you strip away the title, what remains is the bare naked truth of your leadership. Because today we're talking about something that every modern leader needs to understand. Authority, position, does not make you a leader. It gives you a job. Influence and the way you approach your relationship does, which is still influence. So let's be real. Most organizations still worship the organizational chart, especially the top-down one where the CEO sits at the top. Who reports to whom? Who's whose boss? Who's got the title? Who's got the final say? Who writes the checks? But here's the truth. People don't follow titles. Very few people care about titles. They follow trust. Authority is granted. It's given to you. Influence is earned. Authority can be taken away. Influence, that's yours to build and yours to keep. Think of the most inspiring leaders you've ever worked with. Whenever we do leadership training or group coaching, team coaching, we start with a question. Think of the most inspiring leader you've ever worked with. And nobody has ever mentioned that person that barks out orders and whose ego is attached to their title. The valuable, most memorable, meaningful leaders led with presence, with care, with clarity, with credibility, with authentic relationships. That is influence. So what's the difference really? It's plain. Authority says, do this. I said so. Influence asks, what do you need to move forward? What's getting in your way? Authority pushes, influence pulls. Authority creates compliance. I will do the minimum that I need to do to keep this paycheck because I don't care about anything else. Influence, on the other hand, creates commitment. People who want to work there, people who are quite happy going the extra mile because they belong there, they're included. There's an actual model for this. It's called the trust equation, and it goes like this. Trust equals credibility plus reliability plus intimacy over self-orientation. Let's break that down. Credibility. Do people believe you know what you're talking about? Do you know your subject? Do you know your company? Do you know your ecosystem that you're working in? Credibility. Reliability. Do you actually do what you say you will? Are you leading by example? Intimacy. Do people feel safe being honest with you? Do you provide psychological safety in the environment? Can you be trusted with confidences? And all that over self-orientation. Are you in it for them or are you in it for you? Is it all about serving the people who you lead, or is it all about you being so important with your leadership title? If you want to lead with influence, you got to reduce the self-orientation, increase the rest. Less about you and everything about everybody else. It's a very simple equation. Nobody's ever asking leaders to be perfect. They just need to be trustworthy, because trust is the currency of influence. So here are 3 questions for you to journal on tonight. Would people still follow me if I lost my title tomorrow? Do I win people over with my presence or my power? Am I leveraging fear or fueling belief? Be honest. Because, of course, influence starts with integrity. So let's get practical. If you want to lead with influence, not just authority, start with these. Lead with curiosity, not control. Replace, here is what I want, with, what do you think? Ask, invite, listen. Curiosity is magnetic. It tells people you matter here. You have a meaningful job here. Your contribution is valuable to the organization. And then number 2, show your work. Don't just tell people what to do. Show them why it matters. Be transparent. Admit that you don't know, because as a leader, often you don't know. It's just a thing. Influence grows in the gap between vulnerability and clarity. And model what you want multiplied. Your team mirrors your behavior. It's always funny when leaders come to us and say, oh, my team's broken, please fix my team. And then it's like, what did you do to break them? If you want ownership, show ownership. If you want initiative, take initiative. Influence is contagious. Make sure you are spreading the right stuff. When you strip away the title, what remains is the truth of your leadership. So I'm going to ask it again. Who are you without this crown? What remains when the title fades? What kind of leader are you really when no one has to follow you? That's your influence. When you strip away the title, what remains is the truth of your leadership. No crown, what stays behind? Will you actually have leaders when you don't have that title? If you had leaders before the title, you have influence. And again, when you strip away the title, what remains is the truth of your leadership. That's it. If this resonated, drop a comment with the name of the leader who influenced you without using authority. And if you're ready to start building your influence, share this video with someone who leads with heart. Hit subscribe for more human-centered leadership strategies, and let's lead differently.